Fairy.
I'm sure there's more to come. I'm going to be following up on it. I'm going to be watching it. The indictment, I'm wondering what the federal indictment, what it'll have to come out within 30 days, and the 30 days is already taken. So I wonder what's gonna come in it. Are they ever going to address, or is there anything about the one bone? Isn't it illegal? I don't know. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT about Indian bones and sacred burial grounds. Is that just something that we hear about? I mean, don't they have, you can't remove Indian bones from certain lands that they're buried on? Um, that's just suspicious. The whole story. There's more to it.
Oh, I listen. I am so intrigued in the drug part of this story with as much drug trafficking as what was going on, and the DEA supervising this guy.
And
What
then
is
them knowing about, then them knowing 5 years ago about some poor little girl being restrained in a jail cell.
I bet we will not
We,
ever hear from her. As
oh
I,
no,
I was,
no. And then here's the thing too that's weird is how the affidavit, they say that they were told about this jail cell, and from my best recollection, they then found the jail cells described when they were on the property on the 12th. If he was such a super informant and they were making contact with him in the past, why have they not seen that cell before? I mean, when somebody 5 years ago was like, hey, check out the picture, this Scotty
well,
Shelton might be need to be looked at for a jail cell, why aren't you going to look for it then?
well, you have not been to that property in 5 years. You've not been to that property because if you had, I guarantee you, you would have smelled the odor if you had been there. You wouldn't have needed a tip. You would have
No.
smelled it. So and why have you not been to that property? If this guy is such a big confidential informant, you would think that this handler, whoever he is or she is, would have at least been there at some point in time. And they're, like I said, they're going to hear the rumors. Rumors are everywhere. You don't have a torture chamber like that. People missing, smells, drug dealing, and not have rumors floating around everywhere. You just don't.
And London is it's got a major interstate
Interstate.
from what I believe. And interstates, I mean, that's drug trafficking right there. And people go missing. I'm sure there's rest stops. Um,
Yes.
there's a lot to look into that is not going to be looked into, or that's already not been investigated and can't go back and be investigated.
You got a lot of serial unalivers who are truck drivers
Oh,
who
definitely. I believe that. Like,
and they
and
work
they get away with
together. Some of them work together. Like, yeah, I know, most serial unalivers are, single. They don't. But this is a new world that we're living in. It's
there's
not, this is not a criminal 101 of 1960. They have evolved with internet. They've evolved with technology. They've evolved with their torture.
Well, there's the FBI. I believe that they have their own investigation in regards to truck drivers, and because where they can pick up somebody in one state, and
Yes.
usually it's people that work, people that are not thought of high in society, even though everybody matters. They call them lot lizards and stuff.
Yeah.
But they pick them
Nobody
up in one state and then they're dumped off in several states over.